just ain't having it today. There should be more gobblers in here, but...
True Life Hunting Adventures, Season 1. It doesn't matter whether we're chasing big birds or hunting rutting bucks. I can promise you one thing, it's always an adventure for us. Featuring Tommy Artino, Mason Reinhold, Steve Reinhold, Sean Schrader,
Want to go back to Kentucky, where they really weren't having it.
and I'm Shane Hamer. It's time to kick things off. Let's get the show started. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into this week's episode. Got another great one for you, of course. For me, this is a special one personally. Several years ago, I got to go meet and hunt with two of the greatest whitetail hunters to ever live. Unfortunately, we were hog hunting in Texas and not deer hunting in Iowa. I know most of us are getting ready for deer season, and I know I am, but I want to introduce someone to you that's played a big help and a key to my success in the whitetail woods. So let's go meet him. Hey guys, Shane Hamer here, down here at the Jurassic. We got Barry Wensel. And for those of you who know who Barry Wensel is, then you know. If you don't know who Barry Wensel is, then I got a special treat for you. In my opinion, Barry and his brother Gene are the greatest whitetail hunters to ever live.
Thank you.
Now I know Barry's very modest, but all the things that I could teach you guys about deer hunting would have been learned from these guys, their DVDs and their books. So instead of me wasting a bunch of time, I'll just keep entertaining everyone. And you guys can go out and get Gene and Barry's books. So tell us what you guys got going on.
Actually, the newest thing I've done, in fact, I'm the guy that supposedly I shot the first 2 whitetail deer with a bow on production video back in the early 80s, and they're still selling them today type of thing. But I mean, nowadays there's been tens of thousands of them filmed. I just happen to be the guy that shot the first 2, and they were running shots, so I was kind of, unheard of at the time, and I was kind of thrust into the limelight. So, and then Gene, my brother, wrote the books. I did the videos. Over the years, I've been in a couple dozen different video productions, and most of them have been more entertainment and with a little bit of educational stuff. Well, I'm in my mid-70s now, and I figured, there's a lot of things that I do that are a little bit different, that's not common knowledge, and I've been very successful at it, meaning, I'm not bragging, but just to show you, I've killed 4 Boone and Crockett class bucks with a recurve, all under 15 yards. I guided in Montana for 7 years, my brother and I. We guided over 200 clients.
Where did you guide?
In Milk River in Montana. Everything in life is in the timing, but back then it was fantastic. We guided over 200 clients to poke on young class bucks, and then the EHB hit, kind of wiped them out. I lived in Montana for almost 30 years, and then we moved to Iowa in '99, so 20 years ago now. And I absolutely love the rolling hills, hardwoods, and the whitetail hunting. I specialize. That's about all I do is hunt giant whitetails. Anyway, back to the DVDs and the videos. I'm a little bit discouraged on the youth of today, meaning not their fault, but the average young bow hunter thinks that the best way of killing a whitetail is to set a food plot in a shooting house, and that's fine if they want to do that. But I am afraid that a lot of the kids are losing the woodsmanship skills.
And that's what I was wanting to talk about with you too.
Well, as I said, most of the other videos have been more entertainment. Well, I brought these two new ones out, and they are the how-to, meaning that people say, you know, you shoot all these big bucks at 15 yards and consistently. How do you do it? Well, I spilled my guts, and I
put in the work.
I put in. They're 2 volumes and stuff. I want the adults to look. I mean, the kids can look at them too, but I want the adults to look at them and then take the father-son bonds and the grandpap and the grandkids and stuff. I want the adults to take the kids, look at these DVDs, and learn some of my strategies and woodsmanship secrets that I've not shared with everybody for so many years.
Oh, so you're holding back on us.
I've been holding back.
I held back on everyone because I never, like all my good hunting buddies, I'm like, I read your brother Gene's book, and then I read your guys' tree stand book, and I'm just like, I ain't telling nobody about this. I got an edge on everybody now.
I ran, I called them boot camps, whitetail schools.
Yeah. Hey everyone, and Barry, sorry for the interruption, but we gotta take a quick commercial break.
Country. It's not a place you visit, a station on the radio, or even a state of mind. It's who you are. It finds its roots in your connection with the land and the animals that live there. You go the extra mile, and always give back more than you take. You put family first and sow seeds for the next generation to reap. You get up before dawn to see the world more clearly. That's country. Mossy Oak Breakup Country.
I'm not trying to cut Barry off, and we'll get back to him here shortly, but we are a hunting show, and it's time to roll some footage from my first ever hog hunt. Now, take into consideration, this footage was shot several years ago, so if it comes out a little grainy, well, that's why. So, let's check it out.
Texas big gig with the Wensel brothers. Haven't seen Apex yet. We're gonna be hunting hard today. Like I said, stay tuned. Yesterday, mainly just got out bait and sat in on a couple areas.
You know, this was my first hog hunt ever, and after seeing all the hog hunts on TV, I thought I was going to be in for an easy week. But I spent the first 3 days running trail cameras and putting out feed, and finally on that third night, I had some hogs come in and hit the bait, so that's where I'm set up on my fourth evening. Let's check it out. We've been on our hands and knees crawling around these trails. I mean, you can see how thick it is. And been doing a real good job staying on them. In this canyon over here across the river, we tracked them all through that on our hands and knees for most of it. All through that, keep on going, and we lost them in here somewhere. Man, you guys won't believe it. It's time taking our commercial break. Whether you're a diehard bow hunter or a tournament archer, Widowmaker Stabilizers has got you covered. We are the competition. Now, before we get back to Barry, I want to show you guys my collection. Ugh. These books and DVDs have got more knowledge, more useful knowledge in them than I bet you every TV show combined. So you guys want to head over to brothersofthebow.com and just buy them all. I'm telling you, just trust me, buy everything you can because there's so much great information in there. And the Primal Dreams, the Primal Dreams videos and Essential Encounters. These films here, the greatest things I've ever seen, honestly. I mean, they're not shows. This is a film. This is a piece of artwork. And I've been blown away by it for forever. So be sure to check everything out on brothersofthebow.com, and we're going to head back over with Barry.
And that's what I want to do. I want to share the, quote, secrets so that the youth can get out in the woods and look at the detail and slow down and understand what's going on. You can predict what deer are going to do, and you can put yourself into a position to capitalize on that close range.
Yeah.
You know, I set up my situations for like 15 yards. And it's good for the sport. I've always been of the opinion most guys are going to be a better, especially a traditionalist, is going to be a better shot at 15 to 20 yards than they are at 25 to 30.
The thing that I wanted to talk about was, there's a lot of gadgetry in the hunting industry, from carbon clothing to bows that shoot over 350 feet per second. Broadheads do this. There's all these things, but you got to remember, Gene and Barry, they've been hunting with recurves, same style broadhead probably forever. I don't even think you guys wear camouflage anymore. It's mostly flannel.
I still do.
Okay, well,
but both. I wear wool and
you can get away with the flannel. A lot of people don't think you need to hunt the wind anymore. And that's something that just blows my mind. Oh, I got this, I'm sprayed down, I'm gonna be good. And that's something that a phase that I went through, like, well, I got my carbon clothing, I'm good to go.
Sweat,
and it wasn't until that I read some of Gene's books that it's like I had all the pieces of the puzzle, and it wasn't until I started reading your guys' books and watching the DVDs that I could start slowly putting them together. And it's been amazing to see things you guys talk about actually happen to a T, and it's like, oh my gosh, and just little tricks like you guys talk about in your tree stand book, about if you're hunting on a trail, put it on the curve in the trail, because on that straightaway, it's just like driving your car. You're looking out in the fields, it's the same thing the deer's doing, and then you're in that curve and you're just trying to get through that curve, and it's just little minor details that, like you said, there's like some common sense things that you allowed to point out. And
I thought everybody did this stuff, and in the new DVDs, as I said, I made some explanations, and I put charts so you can understand.
Yeah.
It's a little easier to understand.
I will say that we can cut a lot of corners by buying the DVDs and books, because these guys, they have more. It would take me 10 years as much as they figure out in a year. So I'm being dead serious.
I appreciate that.
That's the truth. I know. I promise you, this is gonna be the last one.
Country. It's not a place you visit, a station on the radio, or even a state of mind. It's who you are. It finds its roots in your connection with the land and the animals that live there. You go the extra mile, and always give back more than you take. You put family first and sow seeds for the next generation to reap. You get up before dawn to see the world more clearly. That's country. Mossy Oak Breakup Country.
Thanks, Barry, for taking time to visit with me. I know I appreciate it, and I know our viewers appreciate it too. And like I said, he's got some new DVDs out. This is the Crooked Hat Chronicles, I believe. Yeah, it's the same name as his book. And then Out and About, Volume 1 and Volume 2. I haven't even watched these ones yet, so I'm just can't wait to finish up this episode so I can go check them out. Now, it's my last night in camp, and I'm still feeling disappointed about the big boar that I lost. But I'm very confident for my evening hunt. So let's get to the action.
Day 5. Texas pig gig. Gene and Barry Wensel, 2014. But yeah, like I said, we're hunting the same bait. Just up this drainage a little bit. Got a guy from camp. It's been a real hot area. Bait's been getting hit really good. So hopefully we can get one down. That's what's left of my arrow. I mean, we got blood more than halfway up it. Past, I mean, what can you do? Just had one slip in behind us. I couldn't hit record fast enough. He ran over towards Blake. Maybe he'll get a shot.
Texas, hunting with the Wensel brothers during their Texas pig gig, and stuck one last night, couldn't find them, redeemed myself, whole herd of them came in, got on a bait, put one right through him, he made it up to the top of the hill, and he was done. So let's go take a look at him.
Look at that guy. Holy smokes, so big.
I'm off the camera.
Check him out, Blake. Thank you guys so much. You guys, I mean, you guys are big inspiration. You guys are hell. I mean, you guys, to me, you guys are the greatest deer hunters in the world.
Oh, come on.
It's for real. I mean, I've been around this sport since I was 4 years old. And your books, you guys' videos, you guys are the real deal. You guys are celebrities to me. And at 19 years old, if you would ask me who I could go deer hunt with, I would have said Ted Nugent. Then I read your book at 20, and I would have said the Wensel brothers. So, thanks for an amazing week, man. This was absolutely amazing.
We're tickled when guys have a good hunt, and I know you had a.
And it was tough.
It was. I thought it was going to be a gimme. I thought we were going to drive around. There's some pigs. Let's put a stalk on them. And no, it was
pretty tough.
But I do think I found my
highs and lows.
Adrenaline rushes and stuff. You did. I wish all our guys were as easy to get along with as you are. So.
Let's stand right here and I can snap a picture later.
Okay.
Once again, I'd like to thank Barry for joining us on this episode. Like I said, head over to brothersofthebow.com and just buy all their stuff. You guys won't be disappointed. Trust me on that one. And from everyone here at True Life Hunting Adventures, thanks for watching.
This is my dad.
Oh, you did a good job. Nice young man.
I think he begged to differ, but
he
do all right.
He probably doesn't like me because I created a monster.
Yeah.
You started watching hunting videos.
Yep, that's exactly.